Hi guys, this is Nidhi and welcome to my channel. Well, in today's video, I'll be just talking and not doing any makeup. So a lot of my brides, my friends, my cousins, they call me, message me and ask me, Nidhi, what are the basic things that one should have in a makeup kit, for self makeup. Well, I'll just talk about all the products that should be a part of your basic makeup kit. I'll also try and mention some brands which I really trust. So yes, this video will be helpful if you are trying to buy makeup for your trousseau or if you're trying to make your own self makeup kit. Alright, number one thing, always get the right moisturizer for your skin and a skin toner. So a toner is a must before, after cleansing your face and before you start applying your makeup. I always insist CTM is a very important part, right? So cleaning, toning and moisturizing. Don't skip a moisturizer, girls and boys. It's very important. Even if you have an oily skin, you just need to find the right moisturizer for your skin type, but do not skip a moisturizer. If your skin is not prepared well for the makeup, your foundation won't stay. Your foundation might break and it can look patchy. So skin prep is very important. So once you're done applying the moisturizer, now let's go on to the makeup part. Well, I don't use a primer that often. Because I know my skin type, the makeup just stays. Well, this makeup is on since I think more than 8 hours now, and I have used a very basic drugstore product base. So I usually don't use primer for my makeup. To stay, that is not the purpose for me to use a primer. I use a primer to make sure that the makeup, the foundation doesn't seep inside the pores. So if you have pores in your skin, primer is a must. Because if you're not using this, the foundation will get inside your pores, it will clog your pores, and trust me, you're just damaging your skin. So invest in a good primer. You just need a very small quantity. In drugstore product, I would say Color Bar primer is great. Otherwise, if you want Smashbox primer or Professional from Benefit, these are some great brands of primer. Now, next thing that you definitely need, if you have dark circles or pigmentation on your face, get an orange corrector. This one is from MAC. I won't be showing you all the products because I'm just gonna talk in this video. So orange corrector is something that you need to cut that darkness so that your concealer and your foundation doesn't look gray. Okay, now the next thing, if you have not applied makeup before, or if you have still not tried different brands of foundation, I would say go to Sephora or go to MAC store, go to Bobbi Brown, just try different shades of foundation. They will do your makeup and then you would know what actually looks best on your skin. Ideally, the best thing is just go to a store, probably for example MAC store. Go to a MAC store, they will do your makeup, they will show you the products, walk around in the mall for some time, see if the foundation suits you. If it's not getting oxidized, if it's not, then that's the right shade of foundation. So once you have a right shade of foundation in a particular brand, it gets very easy to find the foundation in other brands also. Right, so invest in a good foundation and a good concealer. A good concealer is a must, guys. If you have the right concealer, you don't even need to apply the foundation every time. You can just apply the concealer and just blend it properly and probably apply some compact or powder your face. I have done videos on no foundation looks also. Now when it comes to eyeshadow, what eyeshadow palette you should invest in? Well, I would leave that completely up to you. Depending upon your budget, you can choose an eyeshadow palette. But I would say choose a palette which has some matte shades and some shimmer shades. So this is from Huda Beauty. This is a big palette. You can go for a smaller one also. There are a lot of these small Huda Beauty palettes that are available. Well, this one is Mauve Obsession. So this one just has like pink and mauve shades if that's something that you need. But obviously in a bigger palette you get more shades and more variety, and you can create lots and lots of makeup looks with just one palette. So make sure when you're buying a palette, just see that there should be some nice transition colors like this. And can you see, this is like the most used color of my palette, the dark brown color, because it's so important. I use this in the out corners, in the lower lashes, everywhere. So yes, so this is a kind of palette that you need. It has beautiful transition shades. Not selling this palette, guys. There are lots and lots of palettes in the market. I'm a huge fan of Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes also, if you just want to go in a more professional range. Otherwise, NYX, Makeup Revolution, they have some great eyeshadow palettes. And don't worry if you're buying a drugstore product and if you feel the eyeshadow is not very intense, feel that the color is not coming on your eyelid properly, use a makeup fixer or use a concealer and you can make the color more intense. So yes, eyeshadow palette is completely your choice, what kind of makeup looks you want to create. But yes, make sure that there are shades of brown, there are transition shades, and there's some shimmer shades so that you can create good festive looks. Alright, now the next thing, obviously, I would say get a gel liner. If you are not comfortable using a gel liner, then get a pen liner, but make sure it's a matte finish, because that's something that looks more classier and interesting instead of the shiny liners. I just don't like them. I don't like the glossy liners. So get something which is matte. So either a pen liner or a gel liner. I love to use Maybelline black gel liner, the darkest black gel liner that they have. Also, you should always have a black and a brown eye pencil in your kit. This is so helpful when you don't want to wear eye makeup. Obviously, you cannot wear eye makeup every day, so you can just smudge some of these pencils, like probably a brown pencil, just line your eyes with a brown pencil and smudge it. So this comes really handy. So these are two things that I would say you should have in your makeup kit. Now next, eyelash curler. Please get an eyelash curler. You will see a huge difference once you start curling your lashes. It's not scary, you just need to practice. So get an eyelash curler, and obviously if you're curling your lashes, you need to put some mascara. Don't invest in an expensive mascara. Please hear me out here. Don't waste your money in expensive mascaras. It's not worth it. As a makeup artist, of course, I have to keep, sometimes big brands. But yes, I would say just buy a normal Maybelline mascara. Maybelline mascaras are absolutely great, and also the expiry of mascara is just like 6 months or something. So just get a normal Maybelline mascara. Get a waterproof mascara always. Don't buy a non-waterproof mascara. It will just come all over your eyes. Now, if you're like me and if you like to contour your face all the time or use a bronzer, then get a good bronzer. But yes, I would say just try it. I love Benefit bronzer personally. They are really, really good. And also, highlighter is something that is a must for me. So yes, again, you don't need to invest in expensive highlighters. Maybelline has great highlighters, or L'Oreal has some amazing highlighters. The one that I like, my personal favorite, is from MAC. It is Soft and Gentle. Blusher, just get a blusher color which you like. You don't need 10,000 different types of blushers. Just get one color which you really like and which suits your skin type. I personally love pink colors, pink blushers. So yeah, that's what I have in my personal kit. Get a powder blusher. You don't need to buy a liquid blusher for yourself. In case if you don't have a liquid blusher, you can use a lipstick also as a liquid blusher. Another product that you should have in your makeup kit is something to fill your eyebrows. Either it can be a small eyebrow palette which just has like two brown shades which you can use to fill your eyebrows like a powder form, or else you can invest in an eyebrow pomade, which are fabulous. I am not too fond of eyebrow pencils. If you are a beginner, then you might find eyebrow pencils little difficult to fill your eyebrows. So try with some eyebrow palettes or some pomades that would really help you. Now for your lips, get two lip liners, which is a nude lip liner and a red lip liner. Now wearing a red lipstick can be difficult sometimes, so always have a nice red lip liner to help you line your lips, and then you can fill that red color in your lips. Now another thing which you all need to add in your kit is a loose powder or a compact. Okay, that is something that you must have so that you can make sure that your makeup stays in place. Alright, brushes, I've already spoken about brushes that you need. You need a beauty blender and you need some good brushes, because if your tools are not right, all this makeup is a waste. So yes, this was a little information that I wanted to share, which I think might help you to make that little kit for your trousseau, or for self makeup if you've just started learning makeup. So this is basically for beginners. As a beginner, don't waste your money in liquid highlighters or liquid contours and cream contours and stuff. Just learn first how to do your makeup properly. So just go with powder contour or powder highlighters, and yes, definitely get an eyeshadow palette which has shimmer shades and matte shades, and yes, right shade of foundation and concealer. So first learn all these things, guys, and then later on go into contouring and highlighting and baking your face and stuff like that. So yes, this was little information only for beginners. I hope this was helpful. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I'll see you guys with more videos very soon. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye.